Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Giselle. If you've never been here before, hello. I love perfume and I hope you do too because you clicked on this video. I always try to do these every year because I feel that my collection always grows or it just changes up, and this year I feel really excited to show you what I have because I finally got rid of some that I've had for so long and I got new ones that I've been loving. So if you love perfume, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have something for me to try, let me know down below. I love reading the suggestions that I get from these videos. But let me tell you a little bit about myself when it comes to perfume. I don't like anything too sweet where they're so intense and it gives you a headache. I'm not really into that. Not too fruity or fresh. I like more white florals, powdery scents. I will from time to time smell something that has fruitier notes, but I'm very picky when it comes to that. It needs to be like a great balance of fruity and fresh because if it's too much, I feel that it's not me. I'm actually going to start out with one of them that surprised me that I did enjoy. I actually screenshotted all of the perfumes that I'm going to show you today and their notes because I want to give you the right information. One of the very first ones that I was shocked that I liked, and it's because I couldn't smell it in person and I really was crossing my fingers that I liked it, and I'm talking about the Leta perfume that Stephanie off of YouTube made. Her brand is so pretty. Everything about it is so beautiful and chic and elegant. This is the very first perfume she came out with called 22 Oris, and I actually was super in love with it that I finished the whole bottle. And I only had this for a year. So for me to go through a whole bottle in 1 year, it's pretty big logro in my opinion, because yo soy de que I want to try this perfume, so me lo compro, and then I have like 10 bottles. So for me to go through a whole bottle, it's a big deal. But this perfume smells, it's definitely not as strong for like nighttime, but you can. It just smells like a very elegant lady, powdery, sweet, not too sweet. It's almost like buttery. And I've never seen anyone complain about the smell. Like, it's such a universal smell. Very ladylike, I feel. The main accords, according to this website that I always get my notes from, are powdery, musky, sweet, woody, iris, floral, white floral, green, earthy, and mossy. This is just up my alley. I feel like I would want people to remember me with this scent, like my skin, like I want it to smell like this. It smells like when you fresh come out of the shower and you put like a vanilla lotion on your body and like you just smell like you have your whole life together. It's just so nice, and I would repurchase this. I just need to go through a couple more before I purchase this again. But she did such a great job, and I have been eyeing the new fragrance she came out with. It's like more vanilla in a deep tone. Like, it's a lot darker than this color, so I feel that that's more like nighttime appropriate. But if you've tried it, let me know so I can be more tempted to buy the full size of the other one. I'm gonna pull out some that I've had in my collection maybe for like 2 to 3 years now, but they're not for right now. I feel like I wear these more during the summertime. And Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. This is so nice for summer because it has like a coconut vanilla smell, and it's so nice. It doesn't last as long though, which is really unfortunate for being so expensive. I think it lasts maybe like a good 2 hours and then you gotta like reapply. Like, it's not one of those perfumes where I'm like, oh, I can smell it during the day. No, like you have to keep reapplying this, unfortunately, but it smells so good. And of course, Alien Goddess. This is like my go-to summer scent. It smells like vanilla, and it says it's powdery, white floral, woody, citrus, musky, and floral. I just always like love wearing this because it's like bright, but it's still like in the white floral category for me. So this is like very beautiful, and I also feel like I'm very put together with this perfume. I think that's what I kind of look for in perfumes. Like, I'm like, when I smell them, I want them to like get an impression that I have my life together. I think that's why I love perfume. It just really brings in my whole like self. I feel like very aseñorada, but like I love it. I've always loved perfume. This is like a little bonus, but I actually just found my perfume from when I first started wearing perfume when I was like a toddler, and my mom would put this on me every time. Cuando me bañaba, mi mamá me ponía este little perfume. I don't know the brand. I think it's Baby Zermat, hecho en Mexico. So it's a Mexican perfume for little kids, and I found it in my mom's bathroom, and I was like, oh, I want to keep it now in my collection. but it smells powdery, like a little kid, like a little baby. This is the perfume right now I'm trying to use up. This is like my shower perfume at the moment. I spritz this all over me after I shower, and I feel like it just makes me feel very luxe. But Jo Malone, I've only ever found one perfume that I liked, like honestly liked, and this is Mimosa and Cardamom. Mimosa and Cardamom is just very like elegant, and I feel that this would be perfect for daytime. It's very fresh. It doesn't last long on the skin as well, which is, it's just so annoying. Like, these perfumes are so expensive. They don't last long though. I am almost done with it. This is like my daytime perfume, and then at night I'll put on something a little bit more musky, a little bit more intense, but definitely something I would repurchase when I finish it. But I actually did see a lot of people comparing this to Fleur called Not Your Baby, and I did smell that in Sephora, and it smelled identical to this. So I might even purchase that one. But I'm also like a big packaging type of girl, so that one is like a pink color or like a tan color perfume bottle, and I don't know if I want that. I just love how simple and elegant this packaging is. It's very, very elegant. When I smell this, like, it smells like jabon, but I looked at the top notes and it's called yellow floral, and I feel like that might be that's what I'm smelling, because it's almost like sour, like not in a bad way. It's like a bright floral scent, and I like it. It smells interesting, and I could never put my finger on it, but if you smell it, you would understand. This is just like a very bright, fresh floral scent. Another scent that I've been wearing more frequently is the YSL Toilette, and this is the lightest of their collection, because I used to have the Intense, didn't like it, it was too much. And then there's the Perfume. That one's okay, but this one is the Toilette, and I feel that it's just perfect, and it does last very long on my body, on my clothes. I could still smell it, and it smells so good. I always recommend this to people. I feel like it's perfect for day or night. It has white floral, citrus, lavender. I think I do like lavender a lot in perfumes. I've noticed that the ones I've been liking recently have lavender, and I'm like, I think that's what I like in this perfume. There's some vanilla. It's powdery. I love it. Everything about this perfume. I think I said in my last perfume video that I would use this as my wedding perfume. I don't know if this is the one, pero it's definitely like up there. Maybe for like a bridal shower. But this is such a good perfume. I really like it. This perfume, oh my gosh, it reminds me of my trip to Vegas. This is Burberry Goddess, and I was actually shocked. I didn't think I would like it. I was eyeing it for a really long time because I would see other girls that I like to follow for perfume reviews. I was just like, I should probably watch the review. Let me see what they say about it. And I always listen to them. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Ulta, and I saw it. I sniffed it, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. It's vanilla, warm, spicy, and lavender. So this has lavender in it, and it just smells so good. It's perfect. Like, I love it. It's such a great perfume. Please smell it if you're in Ulta or Sephora. But it just reminds me when I went to see Adele, and I wore this like all throughout the trip. It does last a little bit longer than like Tom Ford perfume, so maybe like 5 hours. I get a good 5-hour wear with this. But then sometimes when I like take off my clothes, I can still smell it. So like, I don't know, sometimes I feel that I don't smell it on my skin, but I smell it on my clothes. But this is such a great perfume. Burberry, you outdid yourself. Okay, and then this perfume is by Kayali. It's super musky in my opinion. It's definitely like more nighttime for me. And this is their White Flower 57. This has tuberose. It's woody. It definitely has like that musky woody scent behind the white floral. But it's different, and it's not like my top, but it is still very yummy. I just have to be in a certain mood, and I have to be like wearing it during the night to be wanting to wear this perfume. This perfume is newer to my collection, and it's by Dolce & Gabbana. I've been eyeing this again for a really long time because of the packaging. I mean, look how gorgeous it is. They really did such a great job in the packaging. I think it's like beautiful on your display. I'm like, wow. But this is like more for nighttime in my opinion. It has rum apparently, and I think that's why it's so intense. but it's not like yucky intense. Again, I'm not into like Alien by Mugler. That one is intense. Like that one gives you a headache. Also like Flower Bomb. Those I did not like because they're so intense. But this one isn't as bad. Like this one is doable. I do spray like 3-4 times, so I mean it hasn't given me a headache so far, but I really do like it. And the smell, it's just more for nighttime. If you're gonna purchase this, make sure you like a little bit more deeper vanilla scents if you want to get this perfume. And yes, I still have this perfume. It's by Armani. It's C. This is just another nostalgic perfume because I met my boyfriend wearing this perfume, so it's very like dear and near to my heart. It's just a classic. If you're into perfumes, get like a whiff of it, and if you like it, go ahead. This perfume is more like nighttime appropriate for me because it has like that woody aspect to it, and it's like a little bit spicy. And this one, I finally got the full size after I did my last perfume collection video. I only had the sample, and it's Commodity Milk. This is so yummy, guys. Like every time I wear it, I smell it during the day and I'm like, oh man, like that perfume is so good. It definitely is a lot different from what I have in my collection. When I first saw like the word milk, I was like, how is something gonna smell like milk? Like they're crazy. But it smells like marshmallow, but not so sweet. I don't like marshmallows, but this smells like a little bit woody with a bit of marshmallow, and it's a bit powdery, but it smells so good. It smells like a very luxurious place, and I like smelling like that. It smells nice. Definitely give it a little whiffed. They have an intense version of this, but I like this one. This is like the original. This is like perfect just as it is. Now, I recently bought my mom Baccarat Rouge 540 for her birthday. She turned 50 and she loves perfume. My mom was always on Mademoiselle by Chanel. Chanel Mademoiselle was like my mom's signature scent. I feel like it is still, but she's like trying to branch out. But she's been eyeing Baccarat Rouge 540 because if you're a perfume connoisseur, you know, like that's like a must. So I was curious and I always wanted to smell it as well. So I got myself like a tiny little sample, and this perfume is very expensive. When I smelled it, I honestly was like, wow, I'm glad I didn't buy a full bottle for myself because it is very intense. It smells kind of like Ariana Grande Cloud. I recently got this perfume in the pink version because the original is blue, and I felt like I liked the pink one a little bit better just because it had like more of a powderier and a bit like toned down scent. The other one just reminded me of like girls in high school, and this one had a little bit more like mature vibes, but I still like kind of don't like the scent. It's just like I'm very iffy about it. Like sometimes when I smell it, I'm like, oh yeah, it smells good, but then when I spray it on myself, I have to be careful because if I spray too much, I don't like it. It's too sweet. But I do see how similar they are, and I found that it's because they both have like a fruity note to them. I do see why I'm like iffy about it, because it does like have that fruity tropical scent. I don't know. I'm still glad that I didn't buy a full size for myself. I don't even want to spray it on myself because I already have a lot of perfume on. I don't really see myself wearing Baccarat Rouge 540. It's just not me. But one that I did like from that brand is I got a sample of Gentle Fluidity Gold, and I actually really liked it. This is like what I like. It's powdery, it's not too sweet, and I actually have it on right now. It smells just like a sweet like little baby. Like I like that. I like those smells. It's like soft, powdery, and vanilla. I like that. It kind of smells like a baby doll, like an expensive baby doll. Anyway, I don't know if that convinced you to buy it, but this is one perfume that I had to give away because I couldn't finish it. Ever since they've like changed the formula of Miss Dior, is the perfume that I'm talking about, I never really liked it because it's always changing. I feel like they should have just kept the original Miss Dior from like 2012. And I have this travel size just because I felt bad for giving this away, but I gave away the full bottle, just couldn't finish it, and it has rose in it. I think that's why I didn't like it as much. It was just too intense. But it does remind me a lot of Chanel Mademoiselle. Just has like a little bit of a different note in the mix. But it's very similar as like those vibes. I just have like a bunch of samples of perfumes that I do like. Little tiny ones. This one I have in travel form, but I finished a full size of Valentino Voce Viva. And I love this Valentino perfume. It's like my go-to perfume to recommend any girl who asks me like, hey, like I'm tired of my perfume. And this is like a great one just because it's like still feminine and mature, but it's just like a great perfume. It kind of gives me like young, youthful lady vibes, and that's why I recommend it to everyone. And I would repurchase it. I just need to finish this one before I go and get the full size. Okay, and then this one has to be like a very shocking perfume discovery because my mom bought a perfume from this brand, from Perfume Marley, I think that's what it's called, but it's Delina, and my mom bought the peach perfume and I was like, okay, like let me smell it. The peach one is really yummy. I liked it a lot. She got a sample of the Delina perfume and I was like, ooh, can I snag it? And she was like, yeah, go ahead. And I was shocked because first of all, I wasn't giving it high hopes because it was pink. And usually when things are pink, they're too like sweet and like not my vibe. But this was yummy. Like it's definitely unique. It smells expensive. It has rose in it, which I was like, oh no, but it smells so good. It's not like a gross rose. It smells so good. And it actually reminds me of when I went to go see Adele, because during the night when my perfume, like the Burberry one, kind of rubbed off and I couldn't smell it anymore, I was like, perfect, like I can wear my Delina perfume because it is a little bit stronger. It's just like a lot more concentrated, so I sprayed like a couple squirts on me, and you can see it in the vlog if you like watched my Vegas vlog, but I just always get so nostalgic when I smell it. This is definitely like a bride scent. It just like, it's very luxe, and I definitely do see myself wearing something like this for my wedding. I actually have always seen it. It's always like in everyone's perfume collections, and I saw that Karen, I Love Sarai, wore this for her wedding, and I was like, if she likes it, like let me just smell it. So that's why I wore it for Adele, because I was like, this is such an iconic event in my life, like I want to remember it with Delina. And yeah, that's all of my perfume for 2024. So let me know if you think I'm missing something for my perfume collection, if you're like, so you need this perfume, like all right, and then I'll like go and sniff it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.